You will come to know.
So first I'm securing the crime scene, but I need to know, Brian, how'd you find the body?
I was playing soccer back here, and I went back there, and I found his body just laying there.
Was he alone?
Yeah, he was alone.
Did you see any signs of struggle, or was he just there?
No, he was there. He wasn't moving at all.
He was all by himself? Oh no. Hold on, don't touch the tape. Now, this barrier, no one can cross this, all right? This is we're securing the scene right now. Here we go, securing the scene. Wow, Nicole, look at the crime scene.
I can't believe how much blood there is. Where's Joe?
I don't know. Oh,
about
speak of the
time.
devil.
So, guys, on my way up here,
With
I was
your
checking out the
McDonald's?
ground. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the ketchup from McDonald's, all right? We got a whole blood trail leading back to the house. Did you guys
Alright.
miss that?
No?
No, that's why I'm up here.
We followed it up here.
I'm gonna
Duh.
go take some of the blood samples, all right, guys?
And I'm gonna take some pictures.
I've lost my
Sorry.
appetite.
Yeah, put your food down.
Yeah, let's not contaminate the evidence.
Alright, so for the chain of custody, I'm gonna write down a few details about what's around the body, the position. I'm gonna draw a little rough sketch right here.
Okay, so you get some close-ups of the blood. And all his wounds.
Body, arm, leg. So be careful, don't touch the body.
Where's the Q-tips at?
Oh, we touched the body. Okay. Oh, I just drew something inappropriate.
I'll send these pictures back to the lab, and this way they can get a look at them. But it looks like he has some hair on his shirt.
Alright, get a sample. Right here, I'm gonna get some blood. I'm gonna get some head. And then here, you wanna grab some from
Hair
see if they match?
sample.
Wait, we need
Need
another bag.
Here, I'll grab it.
Looks like we got some more blood on the collar here. Not
Think
quite
that's-
sure if it's the Vic's blood, but
It could be his or
We
the
should
suspect.
take a sample of it anyway.
Alright. Here's one.
Make sure you put the chain of custody on it.
Victim. Head. What was this one?
That was the collar.
On
this looks like a
collar.
bloody mess. Is Ronald McDonald one of our suspects?
Who knows? At this point, it could be anyone. Who is this?
The victim's name is Stephen Bravo, age 18, of Freehold, New Jersey.
What happened to him?
I'm ruling this as a homicide. Strangulation marks on the neck indicate that the murder weapon was a rope of some kind, and I found fibers in the wounds that I'm sending to the lab.
He looks beat up.
Yeah, wounds on the head indicate blunt force trauma, which looks like it could have been from a corner or something. I found hair of 2 different types on the clothes of the victim, and there was saliva on his cheek here that I sent to Nicole for a DNA sample. Rigor mortis of the body indicates that the time of death was within the past 12 hours. His last meal was Chinese food, and digestion levels indicate he last ate at around 7:30 last night. Oh, and I found evidence of a late nipple piercing.
So, he was on a date?
Possibly. It's quite
Wasn't he
possible.
married?
Also quite possible.
We gotta look into who he was with last
God.
night.
Someone had too much fun.
Maybe. You go out on a date, right? What do you wear? A shirt and tie.
Maybe that's what killed him.
You know, these could look like they could be from a tie, maybe.
He's strangled.
But did anybody find a tie when we found it?
Not
Oh,
that
no.
I'm aware of.
We'll check and get the fiber analysis from the lab.
Did anyone check at the scene to see if there was a tie left anywhere?
We'll look into that.
We'll go back to it.
We'll head back to the scene and recover anything that we forgot.
Alright, sounds
Okay.
good.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, so we came back out here. Now let's see what else we got.
Alright, let's follow the blood trail. It kind of goes down a little bit. Wait, here we go, it's over here.
It's over here. There's some more. It looks like it's heading right back to the house. We gotta make sure we get in there.
Let's see if any of these rooms are distraught. Maybe it'll give us some clues.
It ends here.
Oh, This looks like it. This is where it must have taken place.
Look at the blood on the corner. The coroner said that it looked like he hit his head on something.
Let's see in here. Oh.
I'm gonna take some more pictures for the lab.
Yeah, document this. There's some blood on the corner of the table, and it looks like some of it's
on the floor too.
And
And that looks like a drag mark. So it looks like the body was definitely dragged
Can
out
you grab
of
me a
here.
brown bigger bag?
Of course I can.
This is the blood from the floor.
Okay, let's see if this matches the suspects that we
Make sure
the
you write
victims.
where it came from.
I need one more bag.
Alright.
Bathroom. And this is from bathroom floor.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
So, the victim is in the bathroom with somebody.
doing something.
Knocks his head. Somehow gets strangled
Maybe.
and ends up in the backyard.
And then maybe they pull him out there. He gets dragged out.
That would explain the drag mark.
There's a blood trail. I'm thinking.
We need to look at the evidence again.
Yeah, let's try to put all the pieces together because we have a victim, we have evidence.
Now we just need suspects.
Alright. Let's put this thing together.
Let's go back to the lab.
Let's go.
Hey Zainab.
Hi.
So we've been talking to some people and we learned that you have a relationship with our deceased Stephen Bravo. Would you mind elaborating?
Yeah, he was my boyfriend. I loved him so much.
And what about his brother Brian?
We were good friends.
And that was it? Just friends?
Yeah, just friends.
Okay. Where were you the night that Stephen was killed?
Well, he and we had a really nice dinner. We hung out, we watched some movies on his couch.
And then you left?
And then I went home.
So I'll take you down to the lab and we'll get a sample and then you can be on your way.
Okay.
Thank you. Go. Hey Casey. So I was looking at the substance you guys sent up from the crime scene that you got off the counter. It was in fact blood. Using the Kaplan-Meier test, I added the hydrogen peroxide and hemoglobin turned pink. After that, I determined that it was human blood. So now I'm going to run it in the centrifuge with the blood from the suspect and the victim, and separate the serum from the platelets so that we will be able to tell the blood type and the DNA, and hopefully we'll be able to get a match.
Sounds great.
Hey Nikki, did you get any results back yet?
Yes, I did. The centrifuge separated the serum and the platelets. So using the serum, I put it in 2 blood trays, and I'm going to add anti-serum A to tray A and anti-serum B to tray B. And in a couple seconds, we'll be able to tell if any of the bloods are A, B, O, all that fun stuff. So it looks like the blood found at the crime scene is B, and that the blood from the suspect is also B, and that Stephen Bravo's, the victim, is O. So there's no way it was his blood. So there's a pretty high chance right now that it's your victim, that it's your suspect. But once I do the RH test and find out if they're both positive or negative, we'll be able to get a little more. So, okay, so the RH says that both the blood from the scene and the blood from the suspect are B positive, so pretty high chance that they're going to match. And once I take the antigens and antibodies from the blood cells, from the red blood cells, and send them DNA, they'll run it through CODIS, and we'll be able to get a positive match.
Okay, sounds great. So right now we're just looking for someone with B positive blood.
Yep.
So how's the saliva test going?
Pretty good. Luckily I found some cheek cells in the saliva sample you gave me, and I was able to run electrophoresis on them to separate them into STRs. I found that the body in the coroner's office did not match the sample on the cheek. So we ran that through CODIS, and we found 2 matches from similar crimes with the same MO. And if you give me a sample from your suspects, I will be able to match it to the sample we have here. So, once you give me a suspect, match it.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll be back.
This case is ridiculous.
Hey guys.
Hey!
I double checked the potassium levels in the eyes of the body, and
and I confirmed that it was exactly what I had originally believed, and that the victim was murdered between the hours of like 9 and 12, sometime after dinner. And that matches with the rigor mortis that we found and the digestion levels that we found as well.
Alright, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you, coroner.
I'm not a coroner.
Hey Nicole, did you get any results on the DNA yet?
Yeah, I just finished comparing the STRs I extracted from the DNA samples you gave me. I compared the hemoglobin genes from Zainab, Steven, Bravo, and Brian to the sample we found in the cheek cells from the saliva. And the sex gene told me that it was a female. So that pretty much excludes your victim and Brian from your suspects. And so that pretty much found that Zainab's a match for it.
Alright.
That helped you at all.
It definitely
Alright.
did. Alright, let's go back and see what else we can find.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna dust for prints, I guess, and hopefully we'll get a match to something.
Maybe they nicked themselves on their way out. We could find some fibers on the door frame.
It looks
Never
like...
know. Oh, here we go.
Let me try this.
Got a nice piece of fiber right there. Maybe from the Vic.
It looks
Maybe
like
not.
It looks like there's 3 different kinds of prints over here. I'm gonna just take them all in. Hopefully they'll lift good.
Let me see.
Oh my god, my bladder.
Alright, let me go grab a plastic baggie for these fibers.
Alright, here's the first print. Here's the second print. And here's the third print.
It's one of them real tough crime scenes. Hate the bathrooms. Can't they just keep it simple, you know?
Some people don't understand anything. I think that's it for fingerprints in here. You want to keep looking?
Yeah, I'm gonna check for some more fibers.
Alright.
Alright. Let's see. Got that fiber. Let me plastic bag that bad boy. This will really help us out right here. Alright. You wanna go label that for me? Thank you. Alright, let's see. Oh, what do we got here? It was a chick.
Joe, you gotta sign this bag. I can't do it unless we got chain of custody.
Alright, bring it back here.
Well, now I gotta sign it.
Grab me another plastic baggie too. We got a girl on our hands. All is fair in love and war.
Sign it, this way they know you had that.
There you go.
Alright.
A nice piece of evidence right here. We've narrowed it down.
Drop your tweezers.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. Looks like it's a wrap.